You want to win. You've got that bigger dream to build your business, travel the world, and do cool, epic stuff. But here's what no one is telling you up front. It comes with a cost. I know because I've lived it. It took me 3 years to get from grinding to my 2 best business months in a row with a healthy amount of money earned, to speak at the Nomad World Fest and travel the world in general for the past 6 months, landing a Samsung ad, and soon I will be speaking at the Nomad World Fest in Rio, in Brazil. And later this month, I will be walking side by side for 2 weeks straight up with a millionaire, learning and adapting from all that he has to offer. And none of this happens by chance. It happens because I was ready when the moment came. So in this video, I am going to break down what high performance actually is, so you can win too, the dark side of going all in, and how to create your own luck, so you're prepared instead of waiting. If you've been grinding, dreaming, stuck, wondering when it finally clicks, this is for you. So now, let's go into it. Most people think high performance is waking up at 5 AM, meditate, biohacking your smoothies, do a cold plunge. And I used to believe that too. When I just started out, I thought routines were the thing that saved me. But over time, I've realized a perfect routine without real output is just mental masturbation. The real high performers, they do what's necessary. They show up consistently. One of my friends who has over 20 plus years in business and spent over 10 years in tech and has a huge ass track records from launching IPOs to building businesses from the ground up, from zero to hero. She told me straight, high performers show up consistently. No matter if they achieve a certain outcome or not, they're there. Now that I'm finally starting to win, it's more clear. It wasn't because I had the perfect sleeping schedule or hacked my way into healthy routines. It's because I showed up again and again and again and again. When it was hard, when no one noticed, when results didn't come, I was there. High performance means making sacrifices most people won't. Doing the primary actions that actually move the needle. Letting go of balance and doing what the moment requires. And show up with fire, and especially when no one is watching, when no one is clapping. The people who win, they're not special, they are relentless. And to be honest, I still don't always see myself this way. But the people around me, mentors, peers, people I respect, keep telling me that I'm in that category. I'm not special, you can do it as well. Just keep doing the work. That's what high performance do. But there is what nobody really talks about. The emotional cost of chasing something bigger. The loneliness, the doubt, the pain of being the one who goes all in. Most people won't get you. They call you too intense, too serious, too much. But they don't see the pressure you carry quietly. The nights you question all of it. The sacrifices no one claps for. At Nomad World Fest, I met someone my own age who is doing big things right now. We started sharing stories, talking about the highlights. And then suddenly I broke down. I cried my eyes out because for the first time in a long time, I felt seen. Like someone of my own age actually understood what this life feels like. And that did something to me. When you choose to be exceptional, remember, by definition, you are the exception. And that means it's going to be lonely sometimes. I've said no to over 100 parties. I've stopped drinking for months. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to focus. Well, most people my age are out there partying. I'm grinding because I've got things to build. And maybe you feel that too, that you can't stand the idea of looking back one day and thinking, what if I just had taken it seriously? What if I had given it my everything? That mindset isn't always healthy, but honestly, it's what got me here. And Honestly, I've even reached out to a therapist right now who is specialized in entrepreneurs and high performers through my network because I realized success doesn't heal what you haven't faced. And yeah, even when you're winning, you can still feel like it's not enough. Like you're trying to fill up some empty hole that cannot be filled up by numbers or a round of applause. I've learned something. Pain is a fucking powerful engine if you learn how to drive it. It can destroy you or it can fuel you. And that is the dark side of winning. But now that we've looked at the cost, let's talk about how to actually win. How to stop waiting for luck and start creating. Luck isn't magic. It's not some random force that you either have it or you don't. It's what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And over the last 3 years, that's what I've been doing. Preparing. Over 5,000 sales conversations, 900 funnel breakdowns, 550 deals closed, 24 podcasts recorded, nearly 600K in revenue created for my clients, and over 100 YouTube videos created by now. Was any of that glamorous? Nope. But now I did land my best 2 business months that give me a financial cushion. Let's say it like that. Now I am speaking on stage at Nomad World Fest that just have been. Vlog is gonna be online next week. And I will be a main stage speaker at Rio. I got a deal made with fucking Samsung that's still insane to imagine. And I will be spending 2 weeks side by side with a millionaire. And of course I take you with me. None of this happened by chance. It happened because I was ready when the moment showed up. I mean, if we would break down luck, it would be 3 types. Blind luck, that's something totally random, like winning the lottery. You cannot control it. Luck from action. The more you move, the more chances you create for yourself. This happens when you put in the hours, like recording a podcast, and through the podcast I meet people and the people introduce me to people, and because I'm doing the podcast and doing the work and did all the work I did, I will be introduced in the right way and to the right people, and you find the right networks, and it's all through action, the things you do. Traveling, go to events, that kind of crap. And then you have the third type of luck, luck from experience, luck from insights. The more you know, the more you see. The more experience you build up, the easier it will get to see opportunities. The easier it will get to ask the right questions, to learn the right things. Because you're more experienced. You create more luck through experience. And by doing that, it means you've become more valuable as a person through the work that you did. Now, I move differently because I've done the reps. I see opportunities faster and the timing feels a bit sharper because I've already been through fire and still I need to learn a shit. There's just but one question you can ask yourself, and that's, will you execute? Will you go? Will you move? You don't need more information, you need action. You need experience. I'm still learning every day. I'm still showing up every day to get better. Because if I get better, I know the opportunities will get bigger. This took me 3 years to get it. 3 years of sacrificing and building in the dark when no one is watching you, when no one is clapping for you, when everyone thinks you're crazy. Yes, now I'm living a life that I love. Traveling the world, go to events, and working on cool projects. And I'm proud of it, but it came at a cost, and I'm still paying. There are still a lot of moments where I think, have I done enough? There are still a lot of moments where I think about, do I earn my position? Am I good enough? Will I ever feel satisfied? All I know now is that preparation meets luck, action creates opportunity, and clarity is what creates impact. So if you're in the grind right now, if you feel misunderstood, if you're doing the work in the dark, I see you. I genuinely see you because I wish someone told me those when I was there. You're not alone in this, and it is possible. Keep going, because the person you'll becoming will be worth. You're not broke. You're becoming the exception. You are becoming the builder of your dream life. And join me as well in my journey on how I am the builder of my dream life, because 90% of you are not subscribed yet. And it would help me a lot if you do, to give you as much value as possible. So we're walking this journey together. And big things are coming, and I'm genuinely excited to bring you along on that. And for now, if you want to see the 6 rules that I live by to build a life you don't want a vacation from, watch this video. Visionaries, keep on going, take action, create your own story, and I'll check you out later. Ciao!